Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I'm just double-checking to see if I'm recording. I am good. Anyway, in the last episode, which was over a month ago for me, we did some stuff, digging deeper and Mark of the Monkey. Now it's time for a whale of a ride, which seems like it's Greiger versus Crow. Okay. After Divac, the most useless bastard in the Dark Signers, was defeated in the Shadow Duel, Greiger appeared as the new Dark Signer. He sets out to battle Yusei, but he found one of Yusei's old friends instead. Doesn't say anything about the fact that he was hung. Seriously, they hung him. Rope, neck, hung. Bloody dub. Never shows that off, does it? To be honest, seeing a character hung would be pretty hardcore for something that's supposed to be for children. Tarzan movie. Anyway, let's move on. Yes, I knew that as well. Well, Greiger kicks off pretty sort of like passive-aggressively angry. Since he's a Dark Signer, incredibly angry. Get out of my way! Sorry, pal, but you're not going anywhere. I'm looking for Yusei. Well, you found Crow. And you're not going anywhere until we duel. You're challenging me? Get real. You're not a Signer. The only thing that matters is that you're a Dark Signer. And that means you're gonna pay for what you did. You're a giant monster in your freaky dark fog. I thought I said a fark dog for a minute there. Have taken everyone from the satellite. Including the orphans that I was taking care of. They were just innocent kids. They didn't do anything to you. But I guess that's how you guys operate. Well, not anymore, pal. I'm gonna stop you. Since you're so determined to destroy yourself, I'll oblige you. Alright, Crow versus Greiger. So Greiger's deck's a little different. Not much. In comparison to the last time we saw Greiger duel, which was against Yusei. It has changed slightly. He's got an Earthbound Immortal in his deck. That's maybe a couple of extra sort of support cards. That's about it. Obviously, we know Crow's Blackwing deck at this point. Hopefully. So, what do we got here? We got MST, pretty nice. Yeah, I'm using the meta terms now. We got MST, lovely. Share the Blue Flame. Actually, have this card in real life, very nice. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. Special summon one Blackwing monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck, but its effects are negated. Not too bad because you're going to be wanting to synchro summon anyway. So, Crow has Blackwing Armor Master and Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant. Armor Master was pretty much Crow's sort of like ace card, at least until he gets Blackwing Dragon. But before that, it was Blackwing Armor Master. It can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage from attacks involved in this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacks a monster, you can place one wedge counter on that monster, maximum 1. You can remove all wedge counters from your opponent's monsters. The attack and defense of those monsters that had wedge counters becomes 0 until the end of the turn. That's a really good ability. Pretty much what that means is, if you have like 2 monsters on the field and there's a really powerful opponent, you just hit him with Armor Master, you take no damage, Armor Master's alive, they lose all their stuff, and then the other monster can just kill it. Like, even Karibo could kill, like, Blue Eyes White Dragon with Armor Master. Karibo could kill Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not Karibo, just, you know, he's a bit weak. A bit. And Blackwing Silverwind the Ascendant. Requires 3 monsters. 1 Blackwing Tuner and 2 or more non-tuner monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field with defense lower than this card's attack. Destroy those targets. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. During each of your opponent's turns, the first Blackwing monster you control that would be destroyed by battle is not destroyed. That's interesting. That's a nice card. Okay, it's a pretty nice destruction, I guess. So Shira's pretty good here. We've got Blackwing Feign the Steel Chain here. This card can attack your opponent's life points directly. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent via direct attack, target 1 attack position monster your opponent controls and change it to defense. Not bad. We've also got Tribute to the Doomed. You know that one. Discard 1 card and then destroy 1 monster on the field. And Black Whirlwind. When a Blackwing monster is normal summoned to your side of the field, you can add 1 Blackwing monster from your deck to your hand with less attack than that monster. That's pretty good with Shura, I think. So we'll play Shura the Blue Flame. Then we'll play Black Whirlwind. And I'm kind of looking for a tuna monster here. No, I don't want to play Mystical Space Typhoon. No. Not on my own world. I should have played it first. I didn't notice it was a continuous card. That's a cock-up. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Oh, great. Now we're going to get the prompts of Mystical Space Typhoon. You want to play this card, don't you? Oh, you want to play that card. You want to play the card, don't you? You want to play that card. Ooh, another Shura. That's not bad. Sure do. Oh, from your deck. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll summon a second Shura if you don't mind. And that activates the effect of Black Whirlwind. No. And I shall summon... Alright, so we've got Vayu, the Emblem of Honor, 800 attack point monster. This face-up card on the field cannot be used as synchro material, even though it's a tuner monster. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one non-tuner Blackwing monster in your graveyard, banish both this card and that target, and if you do special summon one Blackwing synchro monster from your extra deck, whose levels equal the total levels of the banished monsters, but its effects are negated. Okay, it's a decent way to get a synchro monster out without using the normal way. Fair enough. Gale the Whirlwind. If you control a Blackwing monster other than Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. That target's attack and defense become half its original attack and defense. So it's pretty much like Armor Master, only weaker. Not bad. Boar of the Spear. If you control a Blackwing monster other than Blackwing Boar of the Spear, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card attacks a defense position... Oh, it's piercing damage. Okay. We've got a lot of Blackwings here, as you can see. What tuners has he got? So he's got Gale the Whirlwind. He's got Breeze the Zephyr. This card is added from your deck to your hand by card effect. Special summon this card from your hand. You cannot be used as synchro. Okay, so we've got a lot of cards that actually can't be used as synchro material. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's pick Blackwing Steam the Cloak, shall we? Summon it to our hand. We could have played that other card because it was actually from my hand. Okay, activate an effect. No. Okay, so it says, Tribute to the Doom says target one monster on the field. So, can I target Tribute to the Doomed? Can you get rid of Feign the Steel Chain? Yes, I can! Yes, I can use that. No, I'm not using Mystical Space Typhoon! Stop it! No! I kind of like Black Whirlwind at this point. Right. Spell Reactor RE. Okay. It's one of his cards he used against Yusei, after all. It's time to kick ass! Go! I could have special summoned a monster, which actually probably should have been the best idea, because then I would have had Armor Master on the field, but still, I think fair amount of damage is good. Probably use Tribute to the Doomed a little bit early, though. That might be the only problem. Again, Greiger might just not be able to get out of the box here, which would be good. We'll get out of the blocks again. Oh, never mind. We've got Gale the Whirlwind. That's not bad. Okay, so we can special summon Gale the Whirlwind here, because we control a Blackwing monster on the field other than Gale the Whirlwind. Next, I'll summon Steam the Cloak. And I will activate the effect of Black Whirlwind. Where's that card that I can move it from my deck to my hand? I don't have one of those. Oh. Okay, Mistral the Silver Shield. I guess you're in. Or you're up. Right, we can synchro summon now. Pretty bloody well. We have 2 tuners and 2 warning monsters here, so we can summon 2 Blackwing Armor Masters. Which I think's the best plan here. Is to summon Armor Master number 1 and Armor Master number 2. No. Because it's probably going to be Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy my stuff. Alright, so good thing about Crow's deck at least is that he has easy ways to synchro summon his monsters. That's fair enough. He can even use them from the graveyard, for example. And Steam the Cloak has been activated. No, I'm not using Mystical Space Typhoon. And it summons a Steam token. Conveniently, I got this game on Steam. No. Okay, right. It's time to attack stuff. Kicking off with my first Blackwing Armor Master to attack that thing. Whatever it is. It's another Spell Reactor RE. Steam Token will attack directly. Do the damage, Token. Do the damage. I don't care if that thing dies. That's fine. It's a token, you know. Unless I have a card like Token Thanksgiving. I don't know how a token's going to help me out here. And it'd be a bit weird for Crow to have just a random card specifically for tokens. A defense card. Yeah, Greiger's getting nowhere. Especially when I've saved Mystical Space Typhoon for this moment. Yes! Yes! Screw you! I destroy that card you played! What was it? Call of the Haunted! Ha! Yeah. That would have been nice. That would have been really nice. I am actually going to summon Breeze the Zephyr here. And I might as well activate Black Whirlwind, which will give me Vayu. Yeah, bring in Vayu. I'm fairly certain we've got this match anyway. This match is pretty much over. We've won. Unless this thing absolutely mauls me, it's a Dark Sea Float. Oh, it's that thing. Okay, I remember that. This card is on the field and is destroyed by card effects at the graveyard, and the owner of this card draws one card. It's a nice card for card draw, but you gotta make sure that your opponent actually has the cards needed. If they don't, you're kind of screwed on that point. Victory for Crow Hogan! During the duel, Greiger realized his enemy wasn't truly the Signers or Goodwin. Greiger attempted to forfeit the duel, but the power of the shadows wouldn't allow him. After the battle was won, Greiger was gravely injured while saving Crow from collapsing debris. Why did you risk your life for me? Because you risked yours so that my family and friends could return to their homeland. Greiger, you must continue to fight the Dark Signers. Stay strong and save your family. You can count on it, Greiger! And with that, we got Darksea Rescue. Great, we got some rowers. The rowers. We also got Greiger's Earthbound Immortal, Chaku Kalua. It's a whale. It's a whale. Right, score to settle. It looks like we've got Callan versus Yusei next. The battle that Yusei lost, but didn't. Because his dual runner packed up. Obviously, his dual runner had plot armor and knew that, you know, so, oh, we can't have Yusei lose a duel. There's nothing better about a main character than not having them lose ever. See, it's always nice to have a villain that seems unbeatable, because it makes it interesting of how the hero is going to beat them. But to have a hero that's unbeatable is boring. Yusei was boring. He was. The rest of the characters, do you know what? They either were great, or they had their quirks and were okay, or they were annoying. I would take an annoying character like... For God's sakes. Like Yuma. We'll get to him. Rather than someone as dull as Yusei is. But I digress. The ranting episode was 2 episodes ago. Let's go. Can't wait to get out of 5Ds. Yusei once again confronted his old friend Callan to settle the score. Good to see you, old friend. I see that you got your dual runner up and running again. I was afraid that you were going to give me the opportunity to settle the score after you sold me out. You got it all wrong. I'm no traitor. I have no time for your lies. But I do have time to send you straight to the Netherworld. I know the real you is still inside you, Callan. It's time I get him back. Right, the rematch of Yusei and Callan, and Yusei wins this one, of course. Okay. Could I spend 1 episode without railing on Yusei? Jesus Christ. That'd be an interesting episode, wouldn't it? Well, it hasn't happened this one. Maybe the next one. Maybe the next one. It's going to be halfway through 5Ds. No ranting about Yusei. Right, he's got swords. That's good. He's also got Delta Flyer. Once per turn, you can select one other face-up monster you control and increase the level by 1. That's not bad. Mirage Dragon. Cannot be used as a synchro material except for the synchro summon of a majestic monster. Ghost Gardener. When a face-up monster you control is targeted for an attack target, you can change the target to this card. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, one face-up monster your opponent controls loses 1,000 attack until the end phase. And Trident Warrior. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 3 monster from your hand. We have a level 3 monster in Delta Flyer. What level 7 monsters have we got? We haven't got any! Oh, joy. Right, so we need... So, okay, so here is Yusei's best card at this point, which is Majestic Star Dragon. It's a level 10, and you need Stardust Dragon and Majestic Dragon and one non-tuner monster. Stardust Dragon is level 7. Majestic Dragon is level 8, or is it level 1? So that means 8. You need a 2. I don't have a 2 in my hand. I thought this was actually a really good hand. It's not the best of hands. Okay, Ghost Gardener, I guess, will have to be played here. In defense mode. Not sure how what was Callan's deck at this point? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's an Infernity deck. Okay, here we go. Yep, Infernity Beetle. Right, so, the Infernity deck. Interesting deck here. Now, it completely sort of changes the entirety of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Is played. Which is, in Yu-Gi-Oh! You want to have a fair amount of cards in your hand. Not with this deck. With this deck, you actually want to have no cards in your hand. You want a top deck. Because it allows you to use the abilities of the Infernity monsters, like Infernity Beetle. When you have no cards in your hand, you contribute summon this monster to special summon 2 Infernity Beetles from your deck. Not bad. Especially when they're both level 2 tuner monsters. Not too bad. Okay, so we got tuning here, so I might as well get a Synchron monster. And I guess I shall take Junk Synchron here, since it's the only one he's got at this point. And I got rid of a card. What did I get rid of? Max Warrior! That would have been useful! And it's not anymore. Right. I believe most of his cards actually activate when he has no cards in his hand. So the fact that he's got one, I might be safe in attacking here. Pause for thought, really, isn't it? Well, I can't use any of these cards apart from Trident Warrior. And I'm going to have to use Trident Warrior to get someone like Delta Wing on the field. I mean, it's going to have to be Delta Wing. Oh, hang on! No, crap, I forgot! No, that's actually a really good idea, because I can do this. Delta Flyer special ability. I might... What do I want? Do I want to keep Ghost Gardener on the field? Yes, I probably want to keep... I don't want to keep him. Because he's got a bit of defense for me, so I'm actually going to use Trident Warrior. I can increase his level by 1, and then I can summon Stardust Dragon. That worked! There you go! Stardust Dragon. I get rid of these 2 gits. Go, Stardust Dragon! The card that is all about getting in the way of everything and genuinely annoying your opponents. I don't mind it, especially if it's on my side. Right, that means all we need now... Actually, hang on a minute. No! We need a level 1. Because Stardust is level 8. We need a level 1 monster. Lovely. That's going to happen. Okay, so Stardust Dragon. Right. Let's attack Infernity Beetle. Ooh, Depth Amulet. Okay. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard 1 card and negate the attack. Destroy this card during your opponent's 3rd end phase after activation. Okay, that is how he's going to get his... oh, God. Yeah, okay. That's not good. That's how he's going to get his cards down to 0 in his hand. He's probably going to play that card. Yep, it's Infernity Necromancer. And now he's going to get rid of the Beetle to summon 2 of them. Oh, boy. Has he got a level 5 tuner monster? There's the Necromancer. Okay, he's got 3 Beetles now. Right. Okay. We have another Trident Warrior. I feel like Swords is a good shout here. Because I don't know what he's planning next. I mean, I can't even see what's in his extra deck. Okay, so if this card is normal summon, it is changed to defense position. If you have no cards in your hand, this card gains the following effect. Once per turn, you can select 1 Infernity monster in your graveyard, special summon it, except for Infernity Necromancer. Okay, and then he's got his field spell here, which is Archfiend Palabyrinth. All Fiend-type monsters you control gain 500 attack points. If you can target one Archfiend monster you control, banish one other Fiend-type monster you control. And if you do special summon that card from your hand, deck, or graveyard, one Archfiend monster with the same level as the targeted monster. One Archfiend monster with the same level as the targeted monster. Okay, and you can only use the effect once per turn. Okay, so we want to get rid of this thing immediately. Like, having 3 useless tuners on the field is fine, because they're useless at this point, apart from if he can summon something with it. I do not have anything for junk synchron. So I guess it's going to be Trident Warrior. And then I'll probably play Junk Synchron anyway. Yeah, I'm summoning Junk Synchron as well. Right. Now I feel like Swords Reveal Light's a good shout here. There you go. Now he can't attack, which is really good. Okay, let's get rid of that. Infernity Force. Oh, good. So, activate only when an Infernity monster is selected in an attack, while you have no cards in your hand. Destroy the attacking monster, and special summon one Infernity monster in your graveyard. Luckily, Stardust Dragon's effect negates that. It can negate its own destruction once per turn. Very nice. And gets rid of Infernity Force. Right, now we're getting rid of your Beetles. There you go. And Infernity Avenger comes out on the field, which is a level 1. When a monster you control, except Infernity Avenger is destroyed by battle, you have no cards in your hand, you special summon this card in your graveyard. In this case, the level of this card is equal to the level you've destroyed the monster. Oh, it's another tuner. Okay, we should be okay here. I think we're fine. And I will activate the effect of Stardust Dragon from my graveyard, and it comes back to the field. What an annoying bastard this card is. But, you know what? If it's on my side, I'm fine with that. He's just playing defense. He's just playing defense. I'm going to break through that defense at some point. Oh, my God. We've got King Kabu. Can always special summon during the end phase of the turn. This card is normal summon or flip summon. Return it to your hand. This card is normal summon or flip face up. You can target one level 1 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target, but banish it when this card leaves the field. Okay, we have everything we need. I'm summoning Majestic Dragon. Right. What we're going to do here is kick his ass with everything we've got. Depth Amulet. Yep, so he's getting rid of that. That's fine. So I'm getting rid of his Avenger. I'm getting rid of his Synchron. He wants to keep that Necromancer on the field. I don't know why, but he wants to get rid of it. Now he can't. Not with his Amulet. Now he has a card in his hand. It's a defense card. Okay. We have taken the lead in this duel so far. Yeah, those cards need to be face up first before we can do that. That's fine by me. Call of the Haunted. Good card for later. Might as well use it. Right. Looks like it's attacking time again. We're going to kick off with Stardust again. Strike. It's another Depth Amulet. Doesn't matter, though. You have no cards in your hand. You have to discard a card to use Depth Amulet. You don't have one. There goes that guy. Finally. Then I'll attack that one. Infernity Beast. Okay, that effect only happens when he has no cards in his hand. He's attack. Oh, it's Infernity Avenger again. Okay. I'm going to go to main phase 2, and I'm actually going to switch Ghost Gardener to attack mode. That's what I'm going to do here. I've got a bit of a plan. I want that card to stay on the field. Terraforming. Okay, why are you getting another one of them? I don't understand. You can negate an attack, though, with that. And you're playing defensive. God damn it. Stop playing defensively. Git. We've got a Max Warrior. We've been locked out of using Yusei's best card. Because I have too many monsters on the field. Oh, good. Right. Junk Synchron attacks. Gets rid of that. Trident Warrior will now attack. Doing damage. Majestic Dragon does bugger all. Ghost Gardener does bugger all. And Stardust Dragon attacks. And that's where he uses Depth Amulet. That's fine. You still have no cards in your hand, Callan. It's fine. You need to use this card to stay in the game at this point. You don't. So you can block an attack, but that's about it. Card of Sacrifice. Draw 2 cards. If the combined attack of all of your face-up monsters on the field, minimum 2, is less than the attack of the overall opponent's face-up monsters with the lowest... Oh, is less. You cannot special summon or change the bat position to turn the activate this card. Well, it's higher. It's way higher, actually. So, do you know what? I'm fine with that. Right, might as well attack with Stardust Dragon. He's going to negate it with Depth Amulet. But I am making him discard his hand, which is bad in one way because this is Callan and he has an Infernity deck, and an Infernity deck, you need to have your hand empty. But in another way, he then only has 1 card to use in a turn, and he's just lost his second Depth Amulet. Next turn we win, pretty much. Yeah, we win. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Mirror Force! That's useful. Actually, probably would have been useful if Callan was ever on the attack. Which, by the way, he never was. Fine, I'm just going to crush you with Ghost Gardener and Majestic Dragon. That's a shame we didn't get Yusei's ace monster out of the field, but... Well, technically we did. We didn't get strongest monster out of the field, the old Majestic Star Dragon, but ah well. Yusei, I spent years hating you and planning my revenge. I let my anger devour me, and I willingly gave myself to the darkness. But in beating me, you did what you set out to do. Win another bloody match! I mean, say you saved me. Callan. Don't back down, Yusei. No matter what happens, push the shadows back to where they belong. Because you're the only one who can bleed and do it anyway. The rest of them is just fodder. Trust me, you'll see in later seasons how much fodder everyone else is in comparison. Right, we have a weird, big, scary dude versus, of course, Yusei. I wonder who's going to win. I got my money on the big, scary dude. I'm going to bet my house on it. I'll see you next time, folks. Remember, I bet my house on that. I'll see you then.